The following is a presentation of TFNN.
Welcome, folks. This is our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes, Tom O'Brien. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Hope everyone's having a great day out there, safe day out there. And,
Good morning, folks.
That's right, man. Let's make it a great one. Market-wise right now, you get the Dow up 125, Nasdaq's up 26, S&Ps are up 17, gold's up $20, trading at 1,582 all-time highs.
It's on fire, isn't it?
It's on fire,
oh,
man. You know, we'll see where this shakes and bakes. We have for silver almost up $2.
Yeah, pretty wild yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, that we had the dollar so strong.
Yes.
Gold moving.
Right.
You know, now it's kind of still, so it left it up there.
Yes.
And then we got the dollar weakening.
Right.
Gold continuing to move higher.
Right. And market-wise, of course, right into option expiration, folks. You get the bonds down 4 ticks, oil's off 83. You know, we'll see where this shakes and bakes. If we take a look at the actual future market right now, we got the S&P's up 10. Now, this is where it's going to get interesting because we came down $50 off those highs.
Yes.
Right? We get $10 coming up. You're going into option expiration Friday, folks, which is normally a bullish bias. We'll see where the volume comes in today, and you know, my take on it at this particular point is that you'll get into this area somewhere around the 1330, 1335,
right,
and we'll die in the vine. So we'll see where this shakes and bakes.
Yeah,
now,
what's interesting too, if you just what I threw up in the den was the E-mini contract just on the 5-minute.
Yes.
You know, and just our typical ABC patterns.
Well, actually, this is on Tiger TV.
Oh, it's on Tiger TV? Okay, that's right. So it's on Tiger. That's right. So it's on Tiger TV.
And
so
it's on Channel 1, folks. If you listen to this audio, you want to go to Channel 1 on Tiger TV, and you're going to get the whole deal, including Steve's chart right now.
Yeah. So if you're just looking at it, you can see that we had a ABC that projected a completion at 1314.75, which it got hit at about 8:40 this morning. You know, stayed around that area till about 9, then all of a sudden took off out of there at 9:05. Came back down really as we, as the market opened in that first 30 minutes of trading, came back down, tested it. You know, now it's taken off. And it's taken off with quite a few contracts. 10:05, 10 to 10:05, get 100,000 contracts.
Okay, so let's go through this, because what you're talking about a small ABC that started, what, at 05:30 this morning, right?
That's right.
I got it.
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
Yep, absolutely.
Right. Okay.
Yep.
Just in case you can't see it, folks, if you're not watching it, that's what you're looking at. And don't forget, you can, Tiger TV, bottom line is that you can see all the charts simultaneously. Now, you know, we just started. Talk to me about the U.S. dollar, because it's interesting what the U.S. dollar did. Now, this would be an ABC, A to B equals C to D on the way up, right?
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Okay.
What's great about how these ABC patterns work? So if I just throw up the daily chart on the dollar index, folks, and the ABC there started on May 4th. So you know, we made the market highs here on May the 2nd.
Okay.
You know, and the dollar index really got tested at the bottom on May 4th. So that's your A point. Your B point ran all the way up into May 23rd. And that was at about a high of 76.54. Came all the way down to June 7th, which was 73.51.
Right.
So the AB equals CD pattern finished at 77.20. That was a 1-to-1. And yesterday we got the dollar index went all the way up to 77.18. 2 cents.
Two ticks away.
Yeah. Now
that's pretty intense, particularly if you're trading currencies.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can be trading. We know that the markets correspond flat out. The dollar goes up, market goes down, so it doesn't matter. But the currency is.
Yeah, because sometimes they don't correlate. Just like yesterday with the dollar going up, with gold going up, so there was kind of a correlation that was broken. So I was really wondering this morning. Okay, we've had a big pullback in the dollar, right?
Yeah.
But gold has not given it up, not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. So so these ABC patterns, and and in the art of timing the trade, folks, if you don't have that book, you've got to get that book, because it's such a you've got to have books in your library. There's only one way to learn, and when you have the books in your library, they don't do any good while they're gathering dust. Learn to work out, do something, and read a chapter each day. Larry reads 3, 4, 5, 10 pages from some of his favorite books. I do. I reread the books all the time. There's always a little nuance that you end up picking up.
Right.
Because as communicators, we're always sitting there writing newsletters, and I tell the folks that I'm talking to that, many times, I've got a thought in my head and I think I'm transferring it to paper.
Yes.
But it's really not getting there.
Right.
Not the total thought.
Right.
So somebody might be reading, they might say, what? But so if you read the books, that's why you got to read them again. because you can pick up kind of the little nuances that are in there.
Oh, big time. You know what I used to do, folks? If you have never read Reminiscence of a Stock Operator, you absolutely have to get it.
Yeah.
Now, even if you don't trade, get it, because that is a book that just has a lot of common sense in it.
Yeah.
But I slept with that book under my pillow for over 2 years.
No, I believe it. I believe it.
And this is, I'm going back, folks, to 1980.
Yeah.
That's because I remember where I lived, and I cracked up, man. I loved it so much. I said, man, you know, osmosis. I'm going to put this basically under there and get osmosis in it. But,
yeah.
You know.
What's great is everybody who's read that book.
Right.
Because I hear, you know, I know you've quoted some things from it. David's done it.
Right.
Larry's done it.
Right.
Basil. I think everybody, you know, so we've all read the book many times. And yet each of us pick up a little different thing from it. I don't know why that is. You know,
that's
whether
perception.
it's
That's life.
Yeah,
that's
just
perception,
a little
man.
different. You know, one of my stories, and I'm pretty sure it came from that book.
Yeah.
Was when you know, it's a story where you know, it was some technical analyst that was talking to a guy that I forget who it was, but the story basically.
Jesse Livermore.
Yeah, Jesse Livermore.
Okay.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you know, that technically this is what had to happen.
Okay.
And you know, and the deal was no, it doesn't have to happen.
Right.
It didn't have to happen because all you had to do is pick up the phone and start selling or buying.
Right.
You know, and could push the price up or down.
Oh, you know what that is? You got that book out of Mark Douglas.
Was it Mark?
That's trading. Yeah,
it wasn't in the.
No, what that is that was the guy.
Okay.
And there's a great story, folks. What that is, that was the guy in the pit.
Okay, so
that was the guy in the pit, and he came up to. This is a true story, folks. Okay. And he was the biggest wheat trader, and this technical guy came up to him, right?
That's right.
And they're sitting upstairs, and the technical guy is saying, "Hey, listen, this is what's going to happen at, like, let's say, we'll just say it's I don't know, 70 cents a pound or whatever, okay, a bushel."
Yeah.
And what happened is that it went up to 70 cents. The guy picks up the phone and he says, "Buy 200 contracts."
That's right. That's right.
Boom.
That's
blows it right by.
Absolutely.
And he says, "Well, what do you think now?"
That's right. Yeah, exactly.
And that's. Trading in the zone is a fabulous thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We get a call. And that phone number, folks, is 877-927-6648. Give us a call. I want to know what's going on in your world. We get our man Rick from British Columbia. Hey, Rick, what's happening, brother?
Hey, really good. Mining's just booming here, I'll tell you.
Mining's booming, huh?
Yeah, if you ever run into a guy, Tom, that covers northern British Columbia at all, and even Alaska, because, you know, we border you.
Sure.
I mean, they're, like I told you, I got Seabridge Mining. They don't have a lot of shares, but they're trading at like 28, 29 bucks. 30.
Yes.
It's got volume on a yearly, quarterly, should go to 40, but they get huge reserves. And
what's that symbol? What's that symbol for Seabridge?
SEA in Canada.
I got it. Okay, so.
Is that SEA in the U.S. too?
Let's see. I just pulled up Canada. So in the U.S., I'm not sure. I'll find it, but go ahead.
Well, anyway, they apparently don't have a lot of shares. I didn't actually check that out.
Oh, maybe this.
But they don't even have a mine yet.
Well, they have 36 million in shares.
Oh, they do. Okay.
Oh yeah, and they lose money, but you know.
Yeah, well, they do because they don't have a mine going yet, but they got huge reserves, and they got $330 million power project going up into that heavy mining area. Nova Gold's already spent $5 billion. Quebec company bored, I think it was like a 10-kilometer tunnel into the mountain, and then the mine's right there. Right?
No, it's good for jobs. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, it's good for jobs, and yeah, it's just exactly. Right. But like I say, there is a lot of potential in the north, and I was just curious if you ever ran into somebody that knew a little bit about it. It'd be fun to listen to.
Well, let's address that, okay? Because what happens is that at all these shows, you run into everyone, okay, that flat out says they got the mother load of gold.
Yeah, they got to sell their paper.
Yeah,
right.
Okay.
Got to push that paper.
And now the real question is are they going to get it out of the ground? And what it's going to cost them to get out of the ground. You know, I've never met a CEO yet that hasn't said that, hey, we have the mother load here, man. This is coming out. It's like, okay, show me. You know what I mean? So.
Well, in SEA's case, you know, stock being at 28 bucks, they've got the drill results. It's just, like I say, the power is finally going up there.
Sure.
And et cetera, et cetera. Tom, the SPY, Bill Miller, I've heard of him before, and I don't really even know who he is. And I was driving yesterday morning, and he mentioned, they said, are you bullish? He says, well, yeah, longer term I am, but I think we've got a head and shoulder pattern on the SPY, or the SPX. So I don't get the volumes on the SPX very well.
Now, are you
But
talking about Bill Miller, the mutual fund guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's first get straight who he is. He's a value guy that had the best mutual fund record in the business for about 15 years. Then, unfortunately, that got destroyed on the way down.
Yeah.
And so I guess on a longer-term basis, I mean, he's a buy and hold guy. Yeah.
So what I did was I put the SPY on a 2-year quarterly.
A 2-year quarterly. Okay. Well,
And, you know, we can play around with it, but anyway, what I see here on a 2-year chart, and maybe you got to look further, is I see July and October of last year, we broke that on pretty darn light volume. And the head and shoulder pattern on a daily would target into that false break.
what's the number we're talking about, Rick, here?
About 1140, 1150.
Okay.
You see that?
Okay, no, go ahead, yeah.
October, we broke July with lighter volume.
Okay.
So I was just curious what your take is on it.
Well, how do you not know my take? The whole freaking world knows my take.
I was gone for 2 weeks, and I thought maybe
Gone
after
for 2 weeks?
Yeah, after 2 weeks you turned bullish, see. But I'm just bugging you. But,
No. Well, listen, because you know what is amazing? I'm getting out of my car this morning, and I'm laughing, right? Because, folks, you know, my take is 825. It's still 825. But I'm cracking up. So picture this morning. I'm getting out of the car. I get out of my driver's seat. I had something in the passenger seat. I had to get it. And folks, I always talk to myself, right? Particularly in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I says, oh, man, this is wild. This is a trader's paradise. And the reason it's a trader's paradise, folks, we're in a 100-point S&P both ways. And I'm laughing. I'm saying to myself, oh, man, this 825, it's going to get hit. And, you know, it's going to get hit someday. I said, but, you know what? I'm thinking to myself, I said, I don't care.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. I said, I don't care if we stay in this 100-point range for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I want to address it, because I was cracking up walking into work. I'm saying to myself, because this is the time, folks, that you can make hay in a huge way. 100-point range for a trader is insane.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely.
But my take, longer take, Rick, it has not changed. That's the bottom line.
Yeah. You know, Rick's talking about gold, and when he first called, and in the last part of your show yesterday, I picked up just the last part for when I was off the phone.
Yes.
And there was a caller that was in talking about the performance of the market versus gold.
Right.
And so it all depends on, you know, on your time frame that you're looking at. You know, what's the horizon?
Yes.
And because months ago, Rick, and you might even remember this, I did a kind of an analysis of when Bernanke, when in the U.S. we started printing dollars.
Right.
You know, just full-out printing dollars. And I went back to November 25th, 2008. So if you know, Google the records on Bernanke and first, the first real stimulus that was going. Anyway, so I just pulled up the SPY. Just happened to pull it up when I went to the monthly chart. So right now, just to give you an idea, if you valued the S&P on November 25th in gold, right now the S&P should be at 162. Right now we're trading at 132. So gold is way outperformed most of the markets. And it was,
No doubt.
And it was just the opposite that the guest was, talking about the markets outperforming.
Yeah.
Gold.
Hey, Rick, thanks so much, brother.
Thank you, man.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. I believe that, what just happened there?
I don't know. I think we're in a break. Are we in a break?
Okay, they're a little early. Right now, you get the Dow right now, folks, up 135. Nasdaq's up 30. S&Ps are up 12. You get gold up there, 1890. Let's go over there for a second, because this is where, well, actually, you get bonds down 7 ticks. We're going to go back to bonds in a second, too. But these are the times, folks, that are really crucial. So right now, we've done 104,000 contracts. The last 10-minute in gold had some juice into it, so it's not there yet. I suspect what you're going to have is that the correlation is going to be set up on Friday to basically, we'll see how this comes in, but I suspect that's going to be a short position again. Flip it around the other side. You stay right there. We got our man, Mr. Steve Rhodes. We're going to bring Lenny from Miami up next, and of course,
give us a call, folks.
That's right.
877-927-6648.
We'll be right back, folks.
Perfect.
X-Story Gold Mines, an NYSE Amex-listed company trading under the symbol XG, is slated to be the newest gold-silver producer in Argentina. X-Story is forecast to produce more than $250 million in bullion annually, beginning in 2013, at a cash cost of less than $200 for each ounce of gold produced. That forecast will make X-Story one of the highest margin operators in South America and a sector leader in the mining industry. X-Story has $50 million in its treasury, having spent over $60 million to date on drilling and engineering. The ultimate size of its Argentina discovery could be determined by year-end as results from the 6 drills operating at the site are fully assessed. To find out more about X-Story Gold Mines and their exciting growth potential, click on their banner on the front page of TFNN.com or check them out on the NYSE Amex under the symbol XG.
Purchase Tiger Dollars during the month of July, and you will be automatically registered to attend Tom O'Brien's one-day live webinar, 5 primary core techniques to become a master trader, at no additional charge. Your purchase of Tiger Dollars is the only way to gain access to this exclusive webinar. The one-day webinar will be held Monday, August 8th, from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. The course will also be archived on your members page for you to view at your convenience. Go to the front page of TFNN.com under Breaking News and order your Tiger Dollars now.
Is the fast-moving investment world challenging the way you think about managing risk and return? You don't have to go it alone. Directions Alternative Strategy Funds feature built-in tactical management to help you find clarity for the path ahead. Direction Funds, I'm with X. To learn more about Directions Alternative Strategy Funds, please visit TFNN.com and click on the Direction Funds banner or call 877-434-9363. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Funds carefully before investing. The prospectus contains this and other information about Direction Funds. The prospectus should be read carefully before investing. To obtain a prospectus, go to directionfunds.com. Investing in index funds may be more volatile than investing in broadly diversified funds. The use of leverage by a mutual fund increases the risk to the fund. The more a fund invests in leverage instruments, the more leverage will magnify gains or losses on those investments. Distributed by Rafferty Capital Markets, LLC.
Are you looking for some extra cash to help pay off some of your bills? Let Tiger Metal Exchange convert your unwanted jewelry to cash. We pay out 80% of the market price for gold. Our payouts are the highest in the industry, more than double our largest competitors. And we've created the safest, easiest, and most straightforward process for converting your jewelry to cash. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com and get your free scale, your free eye loop, and get the cash you deserve now. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices. We insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. We videotape the entire valuation process so that you can view it online. You can call us toll-free at 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Let Tiger Metal Exchange put more cash in your pocket without ever leaving the comfort of your home. Join the list of thousands of satisfied customers and go to TigerMetalExchange.com. It's the only click you need to make.
This segment is brought to you by Great Panther Silver. For more information, just click the Great Panther Silver banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Back, folks. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. And, folks, don't forget, this afternoon you can get this program on recommended viewing, which is Channel 5 at Tiger TV. Right. And then at 2 o'clock it'll be under live Tiger TV.
Live stream, yep.
Yeah. Let's go to Lenny in Miami. Hey, Lenny, what's going on?
How you doing, Tom?
I'm doing great. You having a good day out there?
Excellent. Yesterday at the close, I bought the TMV.
Okay.
Can you give me a target price, please?
8,000. Let's take a look at it. The TMV, folks, is the Direction 20-year Treasury Bear. This trades at 300% of the inverse correlation of the 20-year. And, of course, when we were on live yesterday, we had one call in, and we went long this yesterday ourselves, okay? What you have is this. The first leg up on this, went from 35 up until at 39.58. Right now you're at 35.11. What I expect you're going to see there, Lenny, is this. As you come into the bottom, which is the $38.18, that's where you're going to need some big juice. You're going to need about 1.3, 1.4 million shares. You get that, and it'll go to the top of it, which is 39.50. Now, it's certainly getting the juice today. We already have 334,000 shares versus, yesterday, or versus you going into, a million. So it looks to me like you're going to get it today. And of course, that correlation is a direct correlation with the marketplace. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Yeah, and it looks like Lenny, you're going to likely get 37.55. So there's a candle right above that at 37.58 that's got 500,000 shares there. So watch the volume as you're coming into that area, because that's the 0.618 retracement. So it'll be a normal place for, and on this thing here, it closes whatever gap is open. So,
all right, guys, thanks a lot.
Hey, are you listening to us on Tiger TV by any chance?
No, I got you on the computer.
Well, okay, on the computer, Lenny, this is what you want to do. Go to TFNN, right? Well, you're already there. But you're going to see at the very top, Tiger TV. Hit Tiger TV and then hit Channel 1. No, Channel 1, okay, which is live. And then you're going to be able to see this whole thing just like you're watching the TV, too.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Okay, man, have a great one. Have a safe one.
Bye.
Talk to me about gold. We were just talking about gold. So check this out, folks.
Yeah, so gold, folks, if you go back to, gold made its high on May 2nd. That's where we got up to a high of 1577. Now, what gold has done today, it completed its move of the move. So now typically, because right now gold's trading at 1583. So typically when you do a move of a move, that's about it. And so it'll be interesting. So you want to keep an eye on where gold closes today. If it closes back underneath the 1577.40, then it's completed its move of the move. Now, the 1581.30, so we're trading 1583 right now. Folks, if you take a look at your expansion, your Fibonacci expansion tool, and what you want to do is you want to look at the swing points from June 22nd, the high that we made there, 1559.30, all the way down to the low on July 1st. That was the 1478.30 area. If you just simply draw your 1 to 2.272 expansion, that takes you to 1581.30. Now, if we close above this move of the move, if we close above 1581.30, what that brings into play is 1609. That would be the 1.618.
That's a trip, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And, there's no reason why that can't happen between now, moving into Friday. I mean,
there isn't.
You're only talking about another $25.
That's nothing.
Basic, right?
Well, and, this is where this gets interesting. What you have, of course, is that we have the contract up $20, but $20 is still only 1.3%.
Yeah.
And this is where, and that's nothing in the future market, folks. Silver's up 6% today, okay?
Yeah. I mean, yesterday the price spread was $30, $35 on gold.
Right.
So, easily done.
Right.
Easily done.
And listen, folks, don't forget, if you have any gold you want to buy or sell, any jewelry.
Yeah. Now's the time to take advantage of it. You just go to the Tiger Metal Exchange website, and if you haven't ordered a kit, just log in, order a kit. We get it out to you, get your stuff to us. We insure everything, and get your cash to you right away.
Yeah.
So now's the time. So that's why I said it's such an interesting correlation. Take a look at how the gold moved up yesterday, the dollar, the market, everything was moving up, and so I was curious this morning. Was the rug going to be pulled?
Yeah.
But no, we had the dollar pulling back, and gold continuing to make its move up towards that possibly 1609 area.
Wow. Listen, folks, give us a call. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. The Dow's up 132. NASDAQ up 33. S&Ps are up 12. Bonds down 9 ticks. We get the dollar up 48 ticks. And the dollar rules, folks. Go long, America. Steve and I are coming right back. Hi, folks. This is Tom O'Brien. To help you celebrate your trading independence during the month of July, we are offering you a unique opportunity to get all of the TFNN outstanding products at a substantial discount and to receive access to an exclusive webinar that you can only get with this offer. If you purchase Tiger Dollars during July, you will automatically be registered to attend my live webinar at no extra charge. During this one-day webinar, you'll spend 5 hours in the TFNN virtual classroom learning the 5 primary fundamental core techniques to become a master trader. The live one-day webinar, 5 primary fundamental core techniques to become a master trader, will be held on Monday, August 8th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. If you're unable to attend the live webinar, the course will be archived on your members page for you to view at your convenience. Outstanding TFNN products at substantial discounts with a free webinar. Now that's a great way to celebrate your trading independence. Go to the Tiger store and purchase your Tiger Dollars now.
Win free silver all summer long during our Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway.
Now we have our winner, William Lorman from Wilmington, Mass. William, thank you so much. Congratulations.
Hi, Tom. Thank you very much.
It's a beautiful thing, man.
Oh, we've got Jason Spears. Congratulations. You are the winner of the Great Panther Silver giveaway here at TFNN. I'm so pleased you called in. Made my day.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Through Labor Day, TFNN will hold a drawing once a day, 5 days a week, business days only. One lucky entrant will receive one of these beautiful coins.
Right now, we have our winner, Joe Picararo from Wakefield, Mass. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah. Hey, long-term fan. Listened a long time. So, yeah, big fan.
I know that voice, man. That's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing, man.
Winning one of these extraordinary coins could not be easier. There's no contest and no gimmicks. Go to the front page of TFNN.com for more information. Win free silver all summer long during our Great Panther Silver Summer Silver Giveaway.
What type of investor are you? Conservative, moderate, or aggressive? No matter your investor personality, your overall portfolio should reflect your financial goals, time horizon, and your risk tolerance. Help ensure your portfolio is appropriately invested with an asset allocation plan from Morgan Stanley Smith Barney. Simply picking the right stocks is not enough. Research has shown that choosing the right proportion of stocks, bonds, and cash is essential to the success of your long-term investments. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney believes a carefully selected portfolio can lower your volatility and increase investment return potential. Find out about what asset allocation and a Morgan Stanley Smith Barney financial advisor can do for you. Call Angelo O'Brien, financial advisor and certified financial planner of the Clearwater, Florida branch at 727-441-6108 today to discuss your personal financial needs. Asset allocation does not assure a profit or protect against loss in declining financial markets. Investments and services are offered through Morgan Stanley Smith Barney, LLC. Member SIPC.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's new trading newsletter, Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind. In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. And you'll get the Technical Corner segment, which is a short but powerful weekly training session on trading. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you just the edge you've been looking for. Try Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind absolutely free for 2 weeks. Go to TFNN.com and click on the free trial link at the top of the page. That's an $85 value, yours free when you register right now. Get Larry's Patterns, Profits, and Peace of Mind and get the edge you've been looking for.
Purchase Tiger Dollars in the month of July. Order The Torch and receive access to Tom O'Brien's exclusive one-day live webinar, 5 primary core techniques to become a master trader.
Welcome back, folks. Give us a call. Our phone number is 877-927-6648 and 6648. And folks, don't forget, if you are just listening to the audio and you're on a computer, all you have to do to get Tiger TV is at the very top of the TFNN. You're going to see Tiger TV. Press Tiger TV and then go to Channel 1. Channel 1, it's live right now.
And you can see us in our new studio.
That's right. That's right. Growling a problem. We get a heck of a market here, man. The Dow's up 158, Nasdaq's up 39, S&Ps are up 27, and bonds are getting crushed.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely.
It's a trader's paradise, man.
Yeah, and what we were talking about during the break, you want to take a look at, the weakest sector right now, which is still the financials. The financials, with the market being up where it is, the financials, the XLF, just take a look at the basket there. It's trading at $15.15. Yesterday it closed at about $15, so the close is $14.98. So you're up, 16 pennies.
Right.
With the market being up, not much volume here. You got 16 million, and you can see that the financial sector, coming down from February 18th. You can see this downtrend line. If you're taking a look, and one of the things that that we did for my subscribers is we went short the XLF back on July the 1st.
Okay.
And and then we had that big test of it on July 7th. Now, the cool thing about that July 7th date was between the day before and the day after, it created that island reversal, pattern, which is not an easy pattern to make. So it just showed you the nice weakness. Now, we took the FAS trade,
right?
And we all exited that trade yesterday with somewhere between an 8 to a 10%
that works.
Profit over a period of only 5-6 trading days, whatever.
Okay.
Hey, that's a beautiful thing.
That's real money.
Yeah. And we're going to get another chance at this trade.
Yeah.
We're going to get another chance at this.
On channel, if you go to a recommended viewing, folks, that's where your
Channel 5. Channel 5.
That's where the Celestial.
That's where the first. That's where the free webinar that we did, which shows the trading system, shows most of the trading system, that we put in there, and I believe it also shows the expectancy, which is a real important aspect of trading. You need to understand, what the expectancy of your trading system is, and so there's a formula to calculate that, and I think that's a part of it. If that's not a part of it, the best place for them to understand that about their trading, about any system that they trade, is if they sign up for my new services, which includes, it's a package of deals. You've got Mastering Probability, where we take a look at all types of patterns. So such as this trade here on the XLF, that came from the Mastering Probability piece of it. And the reason that we took this trade is because we play the lunar cycle, the new moon, full moon cycle. And so on the last one, on July 1st, was the new moon, we went short. So what I also did for my subscribers was I said, all right, if we're going to go short the S&P, let's go take a look at the weakest sector out there, Because when you sell, you want to sell the weakest. We didn't want to take a look at the strongest sector out there. And so what was beautiful about that was, if you're looking at my screen, was there was a great Gartley pattern that's set up there. So not only did I want to go to the weakest sector, but it had a nice trading pattern, that had a high probability of success set up for us.
And folks, go test drive it. For the folks that get his newsletter, Steve is the most analytical, organized person that I've seen in a long time. There's no two ways about it. And it's really cool because what he actually did with that cycle, with that RBS study, is he took the study and he says, okay, you're a CPA anyway.
That's right.
Guy, okay, so I've never seen anyone. Let me tell you something, What I've learned, Microsoft spreadsheet, forget it, man. No, you're so good at it. It's amazing, and that's such a powerful tool. But anyway, he took it and put it upside down. He says, okay, let me find it this way. Let me find it the other way. So the bottom line is that there's real meat behind the deal. It's not just a theory. There's real math behind the deal.
Look, you're the one that taught me the power of swing points. I mean, of all the things that you do, how powerful is that swing point to you?
It's huge. Yep. That's right.
Okay. Well, the power of swing points in lunar trading is that cycle date. And there's a lot of information. Whichever direction it goes in, it's a success or failure.
That's right.
A lot to learn, a lot to make money with.
That's right. And you stay right there, folks. Bernanke is out there testifying, and of course, first thing he testifies that, hey, we might buy more bonds, and that's why you see that market going topside. We're gonna be right back.
Oh, no kidding.
TFNN is proud to bring you the cutting edge of newsletters. Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks. Ken is a top-down investor who lets price and volume in the major stock indices tell him when to be in the market and when to be out. By using his unique blend of fundamental and technical analysis, Ken will protect your hard-earned capital while realizing breakout gains. Go to TFNN.com today. Click Investments Newsletters and get Ken Shreve's Ultimate Growth Stocks free for 2 weeks.
Tom O'Brien's weekly newsletter, The Gold Report, gives traders, investors, and money managers a thorough strategy for trading in the gold market. If you're an investor in gold or any of the gold mining equities, this newsletter is an essential tool that can help you become a better trader in the gold market. The Gold Report comes out every Monday with complete coverage of the entire gold market, including the XAU, HUI, the dollar, the bond, the rand, as well as more than 35 different mining equities. For the low price of $150, you will receive 13 weeks of the Gold Report, or you can order up to a full year for under $500. If you'd like to find out more about the Gold Report, log on to TFNN.com, or for more information, call our office at 877-518-9190. That's 877-518-9190.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we pay you more for converting your jewelry to cash.
Let's go to Brian in New Jersey. Hey, Brian, what's going on?
Hey, Tom, just want to let you know I did give you some jewelry. My jeweler offered me about $650. I should get a check in the mail tomorrow for about $1,200.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, it's all about honesty when converting your jewelry to cash.
Okay, let's go to Paul in Florida first. Hey, Paul, what's going on?
I want to commend you on the Tiger Metal Exchange. I just did a deal with you guys the other day.
Oh, good.
And very happy.
Well, I appreciate it. Now, did you sell us jewelry or did you buy coins off us?
I sold you jewelry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
What we weighted at was less than you guys said, so, you know, you're totally honest.
At Tiger Metal Exchange, we give you the tools to value your gold, and it's absolutely free. Call 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. We've created the easiest, safest, and most honest cash for gold process. Tiger Metal Exchange. It's the only call you need to make.
Purchase Tiger Dollars during the month of July, and you will be automatically registered to attend Tom O'Brien's one-day live webinar. 5 primary core techniques to become a master trader at no additional charge. Your purchase of Tiger Dollars is the only way to gain access to this exclusive webinar. The one-day webinar will be held Monday, August 8th from 8 a.m. till 3 p.m. The course will also be archived on your members page for you to view at your convenience. Go to the front page of TFNN.com under Breaking News and order your Tiger Dollars now. This segment is brought to you by Crocodile Gold. For more information, just click the Crocodile Gold banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
Welcome back, folks. You get the Dow up 157, NASDAQ up 40, S&Ps are up 15, gold is up there at 24 bucks, silver is up 243. And folks, if you take a look at the GDX, what happened with the GDX? Now, the GDX is the Market Vectors Gold Trust. What you'll see is that it took the B point out of an ABC up yesterday. That's a 56.95 was your B point, 51 is your A point. That is going to put the GDX into 61. So it's going to be interesting. You see, yesterday we took it out with 16 million shares versus 10 million. You're going to be coming into another swing point that has some juice into it. But that was a sign out there yesterday, flat out, that these babies wanted to move.
Yeah, Andy cleared this swing point for May 31st, so that swing point had 8.9 million. Right now, today, we've got 6.8. So you've cleared that swing right there.
Yeah,
which is going to make this a real large ABC.
Yes, and don't forget, folks, if you buy Tiger Dollars in the month of July, I'm going to be doing a workshop, 5-hour workshop, August 8th, and it's going to go from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. The market's going to be open. We're going to be going in, out of trades, whole ball of wax, money management, Tiger Gottlieb's. If you can't make that live, it will be on your page. But the only way to get it is that you buy Tiger Dollars in the month of July. And the way Tiger Dollars work, folks, you get bonuses if you buy it anyway. But they're good on all services TFNN. You buy Steve's newsletter, Basil's, Bud's, David's, Ken's, the Tiger's Den, my own. Bottom line, check it out at TFNN. So this is a heck of a market, isn't it? Oh, so listen, Ben Bernanke. Yeah, good old helicopter Ben. So he's right in front of Congress right now, folks. And in his prepared statement, flat out, he said that if, in fact, here's the quote, the possibility remains that the recent economic weakness may prove more persistent than expected and that deflationary risk may reemerge. This guy's a trip. Implying the need for additional support, including buying more government bonds. The thing that is amazing is that he's called Helicopter Ben for a reason. There's no doubt about it, man. Do you know what I mean? There's nothing like being an academic anyway.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Yeah. Well, we were saying during break that the first bonds he's going to buy are the bonds from Minnesota.
Right.
That we were talking before the show started, and in fact, I wonder if we've got any Tigers up there. Should give us a call. Let us know what the take is. They laid off 22,000 employees. Don't have enough money to keep things going.
Well, what's wild is that we actually got another Rick out there that I don't know where he's living now. He's in Minnesota. If you're out there, Rick, give us a call, man. Yeah, he's. I've met him a few times. He's trades a lot. So give us a call. Let's go to Addie in Denver, Colorado. Hey, Addie, what's going on?
I'm doing fine. How about you?
Good.
Nice to hear from you, Addie.
Yeah, I was interested in your take on GDX.
Okay.
And because I have to look long term. I can't do this jumping around really fast. So I'm looking at DUST, D-U-S-T. And so I'm interested in the fact that GDX might get to 61.
Okay. So when you say you're looking at DUST and you're looking at long term, why are you looking at DUST?
Longer term, meaning the gold is going up now. And so you keep saying that gold is going to hit, 14 possibly 1465.
But GDX and dust have nothing to do with the price of gold.
Okay.
Either one of them don't. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. So I sometimes see a correlation there, but...
Okay, well, here, let's go through that, okay? Because this is where the divergence goes, right? What has happened is this, is that gold is at all-time highs, right?
Right.
These equities, I just said to Steve, I said to Steve, I says, thank God that in the gold report, I had people buying gold in gold equities. We owned 4 or 5 of them, but we bought more of them on Monday. And I says, it's wild when you do a newsletter, you know what I mean? There was really no buys the last 4 or 5 months, and that's because every gold equity is down. They were down, some were down 10, 20%, some were down 40%. So you have to understand the difference. The two that you just gave me are gold equities versus the actual price of gold.
Right.
Okay, so what do you, and then you're saying long term, so what are you trying to do?
I just want to catch the next move down because I haven't been able to catch the move up. I'm already in GBG, and I got in when you first said the buy was right here at 254.
Okay.
And then I was scaling in so that I, bought further down as well.
Okay.
But I didn't get the low.
Okay.
Because at that point I thought, okay, where else can it go to from here?
Okay.
So I didn't buy around 167.
That's all right. Okay.
So I'm thinking about...
So is GBG the only gold equity you own right now?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, that's all right. And now what you're saying is that you want to go short physical gold...
Only at the right time.
No, you don't want to do that. Okay.
Okay, so I forget that.
No, the reason I'm saying you don't want to do that is that what you said in the conversation is...
Looking for long term.
Long term.
Yeah, and I'm gold.
Well, what I mean is I'm looking ahead. You keep saying that gold,
No, hey, you stay with me for a second, okay? You got to, and we'll talk about, you have to get straight first.
Yes.
No, I have to get straight, I guess, what your definition of long term means.
Well, with dust and gold, you never know because it goes up and down so much.
I'm just asking you for your definition.
Okay, my definition of long-term changes depending on what I'm looking at.
That's a problem.
So if I'm looking at NLY, which I also wanted to discuss, that would be several years unless, something screwy happens with what Bernanke is doing already.
Okay, then...
So, but with dust, the long-term might be, a month, 2 months, 6 months. I think you were talking about maybe a possibility of gold taking a hit for about 6 months.
Okay, so let me ask you this. Before you get in a trade, do you have it straight what your definition is of long term?
Well, with dust, that's why I'm calling. With dust, I have no clue.
Well, I'm not going to be able to have a clue and answer you if you can't give me,
Well, I just said with dust it would be maybe, let's say, a couple months.
Okay, and when we talk about the direction shares, what do you hear me say over and over and over again?
That it's short term.
Daily
investment vehicles.
Yeah.
So what that would mean is that there's no way that you want to get into dust.
Right.
This is what you want to do. Here, if you want something long term, okay? And this is the way, here, you stay right there with us, okay? Because this is the way that you should do it, okay?
Good.
You got to get a couple gold equities, long term, you buy them, and you just stay there, okay? And we'll come back and I'll give you a couple of them, all right?
Great.
Okay, this is Tom O'Brien, this is Steve Rhodes. We have the Dow up 146, NASDAQ up 40, S&Ps are up 14, gold is up 8,000, and silver's up 15,000.
Great Basin Gold is a mining company engaged in the exploration and development of 2 emerging gold properties in Nevada and South Africa with a total resource base of more than 23 million gold ounces. Great Basin's Burnstone mine in South Africa opened in February of this year with a resource of 20 million gold ounces, becoming the first mine to open in the historic Witwatersrand Basin in the last 30 years. The Burnstone mine is projected to have a 25-year mine life and is fully financed with production anticipated to be over 250,000 ounces per year at a cash cost of only $450 per ounce. The Hollister mine in Nevada became fully integrated in the 4th quarter of 2010 with annual production estimates of 110,000 ounces of gold per year over the 8-year mine life at a cash cost of only $527 per ounce. Great Basin Gold is cash flow positive and trades on the Toronto and New York stock exchanges under the symbol GBG.
some extra cash to help pay off some of your bills? Let Tiger Metal Exchange convert your unwanted jewelry to cash. We pay out 80% of the market price for gold. Our payouts are the highest in the industry, more than double our largest competitors. And we've created the safest, easiest, and most straightforward process for converting your jewelry to cash. Log on to TigerMetalExchange.com and get your free scale, your free eye loop, and get the cash you deserve now. We provide a free online calculator that converts your jewelry to cash at up-to-the-minute spot prices. We insure your items for up to $75,000 per shipment free of charge. We videotape the entire valuation process so that you can view it online. You can call us toll-free at 866-618-8888 or log on to TigerMetalExchange.com. Let Tiger Metal Exchange put more cash in your pocket without ever leaving the comfort of your home. Join the list of thousands of satisfied customers and go to TigerMetalExchange.com. It's the only click you need to make.
Would you like to discover the next great tech stock? David White, TFNN's technology guru, has just launched his new newsletter, The Technology Insider. In his newsletter, David will be looking for those shining stars that may turn into the next Apple, Microsoft, or Cisco. David combines his technology background as a software programmer with his market skills as a successful professional trader to give you this unique newsletter. We're on the verge of the next great tech run. With the Technology Insider, you'll be in front of the run-up and not lagging behind. David is developing a long-term investment portfolio, therefore we're only offering the Technology Insider as an annual subscription with a remarkable price of only $395. That's right, for a little over $1 a day, you'll receive the fundamental technology wisdom and technical trading skills of the Technology Insider David White. What are you waiting for? Go to thefrontoftfnn.com, click on the link on the front page, sign up for your 2-week free trial, and become a Technology Insider today.
You've heard Bud Rolfs give his expert technical analysis of the stock market on the radio. Now you can have his superior trading advice and his best stock picks delivered right to your desktop every week with his newsletter, The Torch. Using his own trademarked Warpath trading system, Bud will help you to increase your odds of making and saving money in the markets with powerful stock selection, stock analysis, and trading plan strategies. Published every Monday morning, each issue of The Torch features full-color charts in an easy-to-follow format. You will also receive not only the big picture of what's going on in the major markets and critical sectors, but also featured stock picks with complete trading plans and technical setups, as well as the Subscribers Corner, where Bud analyzes stocks submitted by subscribers. Visit TFNN.com today and receive your 2-week free trial of The Torch. That's a $75 value. Sign up now and make sure you receive all the great market analysis and winning trade ideas in every action-packed issue of The Torch from Bud Rolfs.
Hi folks, this is Tom O'Brien. My new book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, is for sale at Amazon.com for only $18.40. Welcome back, folks. We got our man, Steve Rhodes, myself. We're talking with Addy from Denver, and we're talking about different gold equities. Addy, if you go over and take a look at Jaguar Mining, okay, trades at $5.40. It's up 40 cents right now. So, yeah, it's up good. What you have is this, okay? You have, this is breaking a small B point of an ABC up right now. You know, we already own this, okay? Bottom line is that if you wanted to get into something longer term, this would be a decent one. You know, and you could scale into it right now. You could buy half a position right now. The B point on this is 520. Your A is 437, so you got $1.13. That's saying that this thing wants to get into a 586. You're at 540. It wants to test out that 612, and you know this is a company. This is a company that has absolutely got croaked. You know the highs out there are $14 on it. You know you're 540, and it doesn't mean it has to go to $14. But this thing more than likely is going to try to make its way into that. You know,
570 to 618.
Right, and you know you could over a couple of years you could get $8 or something. But that's the way I do it. I wouldn't be shorting the other side of that market.
Right, and the only reason I was doing that was because that some of the GBG that I bought went down. It went down so far that I wanted to try to protect myself somehow if it was going to go down even further.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I understand.
So that's what I was trying to do because I'm not good at shorting.
No, what I would do is I'd get my head wrapped around that. What I'd get my head wrapped around also is if you take a look at Great Panther, I'd wait for a pull.
The other thing I was going to ask you about was GPL.
Yeah, that's a good setup. You know, I'd
But I
probably,
was looking for an entry point.
on that, I'd wait for a pullback right now. You know, and the pullback is like 345. You're at 395.
Okay.
Okay. Have a great one. Have a safe one. And listen, folks, if you do want to test drive the Gold Report for a month, you can do it. And I'm telling you, now's the time to do it because these things are setting up. You know,
they are. You know, and on Jaguar mining, so the symbol's JAG. And what I wanted to show folks there is, you know, one of the things that Tom teaches, you know, in his class. So the 5 hours that he's going to give you is just an unparalleled education. The book that he's got, you know, one of the ways. I know there was a guy that, because I remember years ago, that just simply from your books and from your training, the only thing he did was he bought breakouts. So he bought when the market pulled back to the breakout area. That was the only thing he did. I think he made millions of dollars. Was he?
Well,
was he in the?
This gets better. I think we still have it on the. This guy was a captain in the Army, and he did it when he was in Iraq.
Yeah.
And when he was in Iraq, he did it, folks.
Yeah.
And I happened to meet him. I met his father, and it absolutely blew my mind because I was getting emails from his wife. The bottom line, that's all he does now is trade. I mean, he retired from the Army.
Yeah.
I met him up in Orlando at the Money Show.
Yeah.
And I interviewed him.
Yeah.
You know, if that's not on the web, I'll get it back on the web because it absolutely. But yes, that's.
So if you look at the JAG chart, folks, you know, which I've got up on the screen, if you're following along or pulled up on your own chart, you know, you can see how this thing broke out on May 18th. You know, with 4.5 million shares. And the beauty of this, if you were just doing just that one technique alone, you know, watch how this equity pulls back. It pulls back on June 17th, in June 20th, pulls back on June 28th, all on much lighter volume, gave you plenty of opportunity to take a position, accumulate a position, and you know, and that was at the $4.30. I mean, came right back. You know, closed up that gap that it had, came right back there. You know, and so
field day.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And this thing, you know, clearly, you know, it's today we've got what. 531,000 shares. The beat point that it's trying to clear is 1.3 million, so it's going to blow that away with volume, unless something goes on.
Yes, and as Steve says, the key is on these buys, folks, is to have the patience. Now, in this particular case, we had patience extraordinaire to get this thing over with on the way down. But you know what? It's paying off in spades. I mean, big time.
Yeah, I mean, this was such an easy trade because you're looking at that 430 area. You put your stop below 411. You know, you could have taken a nice position size on this and only risked 1% of your capital.
And we did.
Real beautiful.
Listen, folks, thanks for being here. You stay right there. Let's see. It's
Basil.
It's our man, Mr. Basil Chapman, is coming up next.
Then Larry.
And Larry Pesavento. And you can get us this afternoon on Channel 1. Have a great one. Have a safe one.
Thanks, folks. Put the power of the Chapman Wave